I thought I'd start off by saying a bit. I'm a Buddhafield regular. I've done it about 20 times, or more. And people join a team in the festival often, and it gives you a bit more of connection with other people. So it's not like you're just there, but you're joining in with something and you're participating in something. You feel part of something. And there's a lot of people who are on teams at the festival. And not everybody's Buddhist. Well, in fact, a lot of people aren't Buddhists, people come from all sorts of walks of life. But the main thing is, you kind of participate, and you get something back as well. From the festival. I think actually people that are on teams probably get more back from the festival than people that aren't on teams. So what is the festival? What's Buddhafield? And what's Buddhism? Well, first of all, Buddhism, it's you've probably heard a lot about it in the past. In a way, its simplest way of seeing Buddhism is that it helps us to overcome suffering and bring about fulfillment in life, but it doesn't do that through some sort of creator god or anything like that. It does it through what can we actually work with within our existence, phenomenal existence, to bring about the best given the situations that we're in. So in a way, the two big things about two big important parts of Buddhism really are, on the one hand, loving kindness. So if we want to bring happiness to ourselves and to other people around the world, it won't work unless we actually want to. So loving kindness is a practice that Buddhists have to sort of try and develop towards themselves and towards others. So sometimes we feel a bit indifferent towards ourselves, or often we feel quite critical, and we just identify with what our job is and whether we're succeeding or not and all that sort of thing. And it's not all that helpful sometimes. We forget about the bigger picture, that we're a human being, we have ambitions. We like some things, we don't like other things. Some things we find stimulating, connecting, others we don't. So it's like wishing that for ourselves and for other people makes it much more likely to happen. And I think that the Dalai Lama is very sort of exemplary in this regard. He just goes around really interested in everybody he meets and giving them a lot of attention and all that sort of thing. So that's something we'll do on the festival. We'll give ourselves some attention, hopefully, if we've got time, at the beginning of the shifts and things. And then the second thing that is important in Buddhism is mindfulness. And you could say, it's about being aware in the present moment, but I think a more basic way of seeing mindfulness is it's bringing awareness to what's going on in life in a way which we can bring about happiness and not suffering. So if we're tense, we can learn to relax. If we're not connected with our feelings, we connect with our feelings. We don't override ourselves. Also, we can work with our reactions to life, our responses, our emotions. If we're getting irritated, we can just stop and look at that. Where's that coming from? How can we deal with it? How can we change it to something more that isn't going to cause destruction around the place? And we can, so we can work with emotions, we can work with our thoughts, we can work with our capacity to pay attention. So often we do concentration exercise in Buddhism to focus our mind, and all that just brings about, through actual practice, a better world. A world where people, we're helping ourselves, we're helping others, and then if we're around other Buddhists, they're helping us because they're doing the same thing. And everything just takes off a bit more. So on the festival, that's what we're looking for, is to have things take off in terms of teaching people various practices, trying to do rituals, trying to do meditation, working together, going outward, enjoying ourselves, doing different activities we haven't done before, that sort of thing. So this is a little kind of preamble for you. Hope to meet you on the festival, and there'll be more of these videos which hopefully you'll be able to sort of play on your smartphone. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks. Right, bye.